I hate my ex-husband and his wife. Plus 2 years update. I just got a long email from my kid's stepmom pretty much telling me that she doesn't mind giving the kids extra clothing to go to school so long as they get it back from my house, because the issue isn't who bought it, but the issue is getting decent clothing back. At the same time, I get a text message from my ex-husband berating me because I didn't clip my son's fingernails on this trip because I can't find my nail clippers. I have a household of 5 and I am the only income. My kids don't get brand new clothing at my house. My kids have to wear their clothing until it's threadbare because I can't afford to run out and get them new clothes or even to go to Goodwill and get them clothes all the time. I do the best I can on an income of $42,000 for a family of 5. I don't get child support from my ex-husband, and between him and his wife they make 80 to 90 grand a year depending on how busy his business is. I'm currently in college trying to get my bachelor's degree, and it's not cheap or easy to try to do that and work full-time and take care of my kids. And the two of them always point out what I'm doing wrong, how my kids are suffering because I am in school, and I can't spend a lot of time with them, and just generally picking me apart. I hate them. I'm trying so hard to hold it all together and do the best I can, and it's never enough. And I really truly feel hatred for those two, and I hate it. I'm sorry if my rant doesn't make sense right now. I have to use talk to text because my phone screen is cracked and it doesn't read my finger tapping correctly. Thank you for giving me a space and a moment to get that off my chest and rant a little bit. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. You are doing the best you can, and I am sure your kids know you love them. You should try to get some child support. Sounds like he is getting off easily. OOP. The last time we went to court, the only thing that happened is I got the ability and the right to claim the children on taxes every year until they are adults. The majority of his business, he gets paid under the table and a little bit of cash. He doesn't get paid under the table, or what he does claim is not enough to get child support from him. And they don't look at his wife's income, so I've been through this. Maybe if I get into a better financial situation and can afford a lawyer, I'll revisit it. I only have 2 more years and then I'll have my degree. Commenter 2. If he makes that much money, why aren't you getting child support? OOP. Because on paper, I make more than him because he doesn't report his full earnings, and I have no way of proving that. I've been through this for the last 4 years. I only have 2 children in common with him, and on paper I make almost double what he makes, and they don't look at his wife's income. Where's the other father of the older kids? OOP, deceased, he passed away in 2016. Commenter 3. If he makes that much money, why aren't you getting child support? Commenter 4. She said they make 80 to 90 a year between them. That means he also only makes about the same as OP, but has a partner who contributes to their household. Stepmom is not responsible for paying child support. OOP. She makes the bulk at $65K/year. He underreports his earnings because he's flaunted he makes $30 to $40K a season. But he reports $10 to $15K. Unless he's lied to me. Which could be the case too. But knowing him, I doubt it. Commenter 4. Is it underreporting or just business expenses that take away from his gross income, causing him to pay less tax? I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure her income wouldn't count. OOP. Her income doesn't count. I've been dealing with this for 5 years now. I've gone to court several times. With my clinicals starting this fall and the workload for nursing school increasing, I don't have it in me to fight a court battle too. At least not right now. I just need to focus on getting through the next 2 years and getting licensed. Did the ex turn the kids against OOP? OOP. He plays faves with the twins, boy/girl, and my daughter is starting to notice. His own actions are turning them against him. I will never speak poorly of him to them, and when he doesn't show up to events, like their birthday party this year, I make it a point to tell them he was really sick or something along those lines. Life's hard enough, and they don't need to feel unwanted or not important by my words or actions. OOP on our oldest kids having a job. OOP, my 15 years old does. He's saving for a car. He is my oldest. You have to be 14 here to hold a job, so my middle has another year. OOP on blocking the stepmother. OOP, she has my number blocked, which is why she emails me. She blocked me after my daughter said stepmom pulled her hair when she was mad at her. I asked her to explain and she blocked my number. Turns out she brushed my daughter's hair roughly and pulled it because my daughter was refusing to listen that morning. Not even remotely okay, but legally I was told no crime was committed and I could have it documented, but that was it. By the way, I did have it documented. Additional information from OOP after reading comments. OOP, I'll report him to the IRS again. The vast majority of you are amazing and I really appreciate the suggestions. It can't hurt to keep reporting. For the extreme few who say I shouldn't have had kids if I couldn't afford them. I was fine, then got married, became a stay-at-home mom with my twins, my youngest. We moved to a new state where I had zero family or support, but he had his family. Then after a year there he cheated on me. When we finally divorced, everything was split 50-50ths. Guess what? We had no savings, and with only his income, I didn't walk out with much. I hate that I have shared custody where I have to deal with someone who verbally and mentally abused me. I love the suggestion of the co-parenting app and will be looking into it more. OOP on her ex paying child support. We have 50-50 custody. I technically make more than him. Update, 2 years and 2 months later. I made a post here 2 years ago. I originally posted how I hated my ex-husband and his wife. I have an update or several. 1. I'm a RN now. My kids have new clothes and thanks to your advice, I was able to keep them in really nice clothes until I was able to afford new stuff. 2. I have a BF, this is relevant. My ex made fraudulent claims about him to DCF. He was eventually told if he continued then the police would be involved. He still has moments where he slips up, but he's been more helpful and less condescending, by a lot. Thank you to whoever suggested the parenting app. The court agreed it was a good move, and I think that above all else has made a huge difference. Not sure who cares, but I wanted to say thanks.